Hello and welcome to Pillars of Wealth Creation, where we talk about creating financial success with a special focus on business and real estate. I'm your host, Todd Dexheimer. Now, let's get to it. Hey, welcome back. So I want to talk to you about why some of the best deals that you walk away from are actually the best deals, right? Why the properties that you go, hey, I want to buy this thing, maybe even put it under contract, but you end up walking away from that. Why sometimes that's the best thing you could be doing. Why those are the deals maybe that actually make your career the best career, right? And recently we had a deal, and James, he's watching it. We had a deal that we walked away from, and we walked away for a few different reasons. And one of the main reasons is just what was going on with the market, right? So everybody knows COVID, obviously, is going on, and it's changed real estate, it's changed our economy, and there's a lot of uncertainties right now. And one of the things that happened with this property is we had pretty good income coming into it. And by the time that, essentially our due diligence, we extended it once, but by the time that was over, the income had dropped drastically. And the seller wasn't willing to work with us. The seller wasn't willing to work on price, work on terms. We tried to work maybe some seller financing into the deal. We tried to make the deal still work, but we couldn't make it work. And the deal ended up going from being a good deal, really good deal, to being just an average or even below average deal. And that's why we dropped the deal. It made so much more sense to drop the deal. We could have went through with the deal. We could have still purchased it, and we probably would have done okay on it. But it made more sense to drop it with everything that's going on with the market, with the uncertainty, with knowing that there's going to be new opportunities that are going to become way better. We dropped what likely became a marginal or even below marginal deal to actually now have opportunity to get into even better deals. And this has been the case for me in the past. There's been a lot of deals, maybe even haven't been under LOI, but that have gone after that I end up either not getting or just going, you know what, I no longer want this deal. So sometimes what you got to look at is what the property is that you're looking at, what the opportunity is for that property, and really dig in, look at what the risk is involved. And then also we have to pay attention to what's going on in the market today, what's going on around us. Are there other great deals around us? Are there other deals that, maybe are better? And is there some potentially rough and rocky times ahead of us, and which obviously right now we're into. So some of the deals that look good, maybe not so good. So it's time to reflect on your deals, and it's never a bad time to walk away until obviously after you buy the deal. Then that's the worst time to walk away, because we probably then lose some money. So sometimes the best deals, again, are the deals we pass on. Just remember that. Don't get discouraged by it. I think that's so easy to go, oh man, we had this deal. And I know I kind of got into that too. I've been doing this a while, and I got into that. I was like, geez, we had this deal on a contract. We were close. We were raising money on it. We were getting excited about it. And then it fell apart. And it's like, God, that sucks. There's a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of effort, and some money that we put in this deal, and we had to walk away. I can remember another deal that was in another market, and I ended up walking away from that deal. Walked in to do the due diligence. There was just a ton of stuff wrong with it. The plumbing was rotten, the units, the subfloors were rotten, the basements were leaking, all kinds of stuff. And I tried to salvage a deal. I wanted to work with the seller, and I couldn't get the seller to work with me. And I ended up walking away, and find out about 8 months later, 10 months later, the city that I was actually buying it in went bankrupt. Right? And it was surrounded by a very good area, but this city was just having financial trouble. Small little city, a suburb, and it actually went bankrupt. And financing became extremely difficult, if not impossible, within that city. And I was going to have to buy this property on a bridge loan and then get permanent financing. And that would have been really, really hard to get. Now, since then, things have shaken out, and now you can get financing. But this is 3 years ago, and it took about 2.5 years for things to shake out. So, again, the best deal was not to do that deal. Ended up working out really well in my favor. I feel bad for whoever did it. Hopefully it worked out for them in the end. If you got anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Hit me up on our Facebook page, Multifamily Mastermind. Let me know what you want to talk about, or feel free to IM me as well. Talk to you soon.